Summer Wells has now been missing for 1 week, and as of today, crews have covered more than 4.5 square miles in their search for the 5-year-old.
This morning, Donald Wells spoke on camera for the first time since his daughter disappeared.
You know, children vanish, and tragically sometimes they are never found. The hope is that's not the case with Summer Wells.
Hello everyone, and welcome to It Remains to Be Seen, a show about true crime and about mysteries that have not yet been solved. And we have here on your left your beautiful hostess Lori, and here on the right, this is Bob speaking, and tonight we're out here to talk about the case of Summer Wells, the story so far. There is a ton of information on YouTube and on social media about this case, and I'm quite certain that anyone who sees videos out there is going to wonder what the heck is going on, who is Summer Wells, and what happened. And there are so many videos and pieces of information to go through out there to try to find out the story thus far that we decided that we would do a video to discuss what has gone on up to this point on Saturday, September 4th, 2021, in the case of Summer Wells. And beautiful, would you like to talk about Summer and what has been involved there, who she is, and what's taken place there? And then I can hop in after. Or
sure, I can. Really? I don't know. She's a 5-year-old girl from, where is she from? Rogersville?
Yeah, Rogersville in the Beach Creek community of Tennessee.
Yes. She's the youngest child to Candace and Don Wells. And she's missing.
Right. On June 15th, and there's a lot. This is a really messed up case. We've said it in some of our lives.
That's why the basics seem so messed up.
Yeah,
like,
no kidding.
You know, you'd expect it to be like, a what? And we just walked into this case, like, totally, and it was like, this is interesting. What's going on?
So, first and foremost, like Lori had mentioned, Summer is 5 years old. Blonde hair, blue eyes, approximately 3 feet tall. And the day that she went missing is very mysterious. There are a lot of gaps that took place. The mother said that she was going to go to get a prescription filled at a local Walgreens. She went to pick up a 15-year-old boy named Hunter. The grandmother was with them in the car, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
yep, she was.
There's a lot of time that's unaccounted for, but they went to a park while they were evidently waiting for the prescription to be filled. And they were playing at the park. We'll show some videos of that here and there, but you know, throughout. They're going to be clipped in after this video is edited, but the first one we'll show you is the video at the park, chronologically speaking.
I like swimming in the pool. When it's hot out, it keeps me cool. Get in the water and have some fun. There's lots of room for everyone. Ow, ow, yeah. Ow, ow, yeah. I'm always splishing and a splashing.
Summer slipped into the water. Hunter, 15 years old, wanted to get away from his grandma. He doesn't seem to have very much respect for his grandma. And it was found that Candace Wells purchased alcohol and gave some of it, we don't know how much, to Hunter while they were at this park. And on the ride home, there's another video that will be shown throughout this this chronology here.
She still got her arm up?
No.
Oh, that's what I was trying to catch. But she still got her arm up?
No.
Oh, that's what I was trying to catch. But
On the way home, there was a video that was taken of Summer leaning against a milk jug. Many people were speculating that she was dead in the car. Some were speculating that they were leaving home at this point in time. It's really messed up. Basically,
Well, I'm thinking the fact that they didn't have cameras following them around that whole day, and I'm thinking that these are the type of people that probably should have 24-hour, surveillance or something, so that people know kind of what they're doing, because, they don't even know what they're doing, I don't think.
right. And
I mean,
and as
it's really sad, because in this, we all got kind of lost in the fact that the parents are being such clowns that, nobody really talked about the fact that Summer was missing anymore. It was about what Dawn and Candace were doing, or where Grandma was, or the drama all around it, It seemed like people forgot about why we even are talking about these people.
Right, precisely. So, as the story continues, supposedly they had gotten home and they, Summer and her parents were out planting flowers, supposedly for 3 hours as the story has gone, on one of the sides of their property. Their property, mind you, it's in a secluded area. It's a large property. There's a long hill to get to the top. There are several dogs on the property that are known to bark very loudly, and if they are familiar with a person, they'll be kind to them, but if they are not familiar with a person, they'll evidently rip them to shreds. So has been stated. And so later on, supposedly stated, Candace was going to go out for a walk or a run, or the story has changed.
She was going to go do something she wouldn't have normally done, because she wouldn't walk around that property because there was coyotes and bear and all that other kind of crap. So she would go walk around the property. And that's how she knew that Summer wouldn't go anywhere either, because she enforced in the kids that it was dangerous to walk, just wherever.
Which is interesting, because in another account they said that she always loved to play outside, so that's yet another inconsistency. But it was around 6:30 p.m. On June 15th that Candace came back. She had told the boys to watch Summer. Summer was nowhere to be found. The authorities were told by Candace that she had only been gone for what, 2 minutes?
Yeah, or something like that.
Definitely can't get a lot of walking or running.
She doesn't know her time. She
Right.
doesn't know time, so it's hard to say. It could have been an hour. It could have been, you know.
Being around for 110, 110 Ben Hill Road off of Beach Creek should be the first residence on your right. Reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in, advised that the mother had went for a walk, came home, now they can't find her. They've been yelling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes now.
The father, Don Wells, worked in Jonesboro, which was quite a distance away, I believe over 30 minutes away, and Candace had called him first, and seemed like, from how the story goes, he was just instantly there. That 30-minute drive
Yeah,
was
like
just
he
gone.
flew.
Like, I don't know if he found a teleportation device that so many people covet to get there so quickly. I don't know.
You know, it's possible. You know, he has superpowers.
Evidently.
Because he already knew what happened to his daughter long before it happened. You know what I mean? Like, he knew everything that was going on about everything before it ever happened, type thing.
Right. Another thing to note is, and I should have put this in that order, but it just came back to mind because I'm not using any notes. When Candace went to drop Hunter off, Hunter's grandmother was suspicious, stating that she wanted to give Summer a hug, and she had said that Summer was always active, and wanting to see her. And on this particular day, that was not the case. Candace, I believe, said that Summer was sleeping. But, you know, again, inconsistent patterns of behavior.
They also said she was sitting on a pillow because she was wet from the swimming place, and yet on that ride home, there's no pillow that she's sitting on.
Plenty of inconsistencies.
And honestly, to me, it doesn't look like she's sitting in the middle. Like, it doesn't look like that's where she sat. Like, that's where she purposely sat, you know what I mean? Like, she looked like she was moved there from, say, a further distance over. So, say you'd be behind the driver's seat and, kind of just move her to the middle type thing. You wouldn't really get her to the middle. It would be more like she's there and kind of flopped over. It kind of, that, I don't know, that's just kind of how it appeared to me. I don't know if anybody else has caught on to that or not, but definitely, yeah.
It's crazy. And as this continues on, there was a phone call that was made that was eventually released to the public, in which Candace calls Mary, who is the husband and father, Dawn's stepsister, and through most of this time, neither of the parents seemed to be very emotionally expressive. They seemed very apathetic. Their tone of voice and things, they didn't seem as though finding Summer was a big deal to them. And so on this night at about midnight or so, Summer calls, not Summer, my apologies, Candace calls Mary and is crying and saying, "Oh, they've got him. We're going to have that phone call as well, but we're going to play that at the end. We'll make sure that there's an indicator there because it's a lengthy phone call. It's about 20 minutes long, and we will play that uninterrupted for you at the end of this video. Again, it'll be cued in by text on the screen or something like that, so that you'll know. So you can grab yourself some coffee and some lunch and listen to the phone call. It's very hard to understand. I personally, just speculation, I believe that Candace was under the influence of some form of drug or alcohol, because her words were very slurred and very hard to understand, And in the beginning, she said, they took Donnie, and at first she said it was the police, and then she said that it was the Mexican cartel, because supposedly Dawn had received somewhere around between $50,000 and $80,000, was it?
Yeah, something like that. Crazy.
This turned out
amount of money.
This turned out to be a hoax, but then later on it was reported that I think it was about 2 a.m. that Candace was running down the driveway being chased by a man. It's a very long driveway, mind you, in a secluded area, so that the lighting probably isn't the greatest at night, but being chased by a man, and that Dawn was chasing after the man. And it gets darker than that, because both parents have a history. Would you like to talk a bit about Dawn's history? If not, I'll cover that, whichever you like.
Well, you're doing a good job telling the story. I mean, I'm really fascinated to hear the next part of the story here.
Okay. So, Dawn's stepsister, Jeannie, was on an investigative report. I'm going to try to link to some of those things in the description, so be sure to check that for further viewing. But Jeannie came out and was talking about how Dawn repeatedly sexually assaulted her. He would play this little game where he would put his hand up her pants and he dared her, or something to that effect, as to when she would say stop, and he would get higher and higher. And he also exhibited this behavior toward Jeannie's friends when they would stay the night. He eventually went to prison for this type of behavior. He was about 19 years old. When he got out, he continued to repeat it. It has been stated that Summer slept in bed with Candace and with Dawn. Candace was not always in bed. Both of them have had a history of substance abuse. It's a big mess. There have been things. I'll see if I can clip the statement in as well, where Dawn basically states, "What good will it do if they find her?" With all of the crap that's going on, and that was a paraphrase. I'll make sure to have the video clip put in for you all to see it. This is a father who doesn't seem like it matters to him very much whether or not his daughter is found.
Well, he's also the father that tried to sell his son for money for drugs.
Yes, and that's very common in cases of substance abuse. Partners will sell partners. I've heard stories of parents selling kids sexual favors so that they can get money for drugs, and it's a scary and a saddening thing. So the case gets even crazier because it appeared as though Dawn became close with a particular YouTuber, a group of YouTubers, and things just really started getting crazy. Was it Dawn that was talking about possibly having a movie out about this or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find the clip so you can put it, or the screenshot of it so you can put it in or whatever.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, it was a conversation that Voices Behind the Walls did with him. And
got it.
You know, I think there's a lot more going on there than we know too on that aspect. We'll have to talk more about that when we get to that.
Another thing to note, something that had come up fairly recently, and I'm going to put this up on the screen right now. There was a red truck that was supposedly spotted the day before, on June 14th or on June 15th. But it was right around the day of Summer's disappearance, and this red truck, the investigators do not know who it is. They're hoping that the driver of the truck will come forward and possibly share any evidence, but supposedly this truck was seen driving down the road. The truck has a rack on the back, white buckets, and they're not sure who it is, but the person is not a suspect in the disappearance. The investigators just want to ask them questions. And I mean, there's so much to this case. There were messages that were exchanged with the grandma. I'll link to that video in the description. There's so many YouTube videos out there. Our goal for this, like, you know, as stated in the beginning, was that we want to just give the story thus far. And that's what we are doing our best to do here, so that those of you who might be coming into this and wondering, what the heck is this all about? That's what we want to do. That's what we want to cover here. And, I mean, you know, there were prayer vigils going on for Summer, and Mom and Dad both didn't attend all of them. When they were, it was evidently reported that they didn't show much emotion at all, while there were people crying their eyes out and, you know, crying out in prayer. And it was stated by witnesses that they weren't showing very much emotion. There was even talk from Dawn, correct me if I'm wrong here, hon, but that they weren't even wanting to have Summer, or that he wanted to have Summer, but Candace didn't. I mean, there's so much going on with this. It's not a jigsaw puzzle. It's like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's chaos.
And then you think you're on the right track there for like a second, and then it derails again, and more messed up stuff happens. It's like, oh my God, what is going on with this case? Like, it's everywhere, and still nobody has any idea where Summer is.
Exactly.
Like, it is very sad, because she's been going on 3 months, and still nobody knows anything.
Exactly.
I have to rephrase that. Somebody knows something.
Yes, somebody does. You know, in the beginning there was a search party that involved over 3,000 people searching the area, and, you know, in the middle of this whole thing is a 5-year-old little girl, and you have parents who seem to be quite the mess. And it just seems that this could be resolved quickly, but the person who holds the key information is not giving it out.
Okay, well, look at it from this point of view. What if she really was abducted, and what Dawn and Candace say is true, which I'm not saying it is, but say that it is, and she was abducted, and they just are too consumed in their drugs to be able to show emotion, so they don't, but it's actually all legit. Then what? Everybody was calling them stuff for no reason.
Right.
I mean, it's hard to say. Nobody knows the truth.
No.
At this point, I don't think that Candace or Dawn are even capable of telling the truth, if they tried.
Well, and the sad thing is with their little hoax phone call and all of that, you know, they had stated that Dawn was arrested, and his stepsister called the authorities to find out that no, he had not been arrested. What's interesting is I was looking into this because I remember when you had told me about that day that they arrested him in Boston. Okay. And in that phone call,
Boston.
yeah, and interestingly, There was another Don Eugene Wells who was arrested at that point in time, but this, Don is Don Wesley Wells. But what's interesting is, was there an attempt to kind of screw with people's thinking, because there's also a Boston, Tennessee.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know, because it really messed with people.
It did, and then come to find out, he had not been arrested. He was back home, and that takes any credibility of them away, whether they're on drugs or not. It throws any sense of credibility out the window.
It definitely does. I mean, they have no credibility at all.
So that's up to this point, I think. I mean, do you think that was pretty well covered? Is there anything that I may have missed?
Other than the grandma's gone now.
Right.
She went to where did she go? North Carolina or something?
I'm not completely sure.
I don't even know where she went.
But she's
probably
gone.
somewhere looking after Summer someplace.
She's gone and supposedly not coming back.
Supposedly. But that's probably a lie too now, because that was all part of the hoax.
Yeah.
Anyways, she's apparently gone and not coming back. The boys are gone. Summer's missing. Don and Candace are very
seemingly apathetic.
Interesting people.
Yeah.
They're very interesting people. Like, yeah. I wonder how long they're going to drag this out.
It's hard to say. But that's everything that I can think of up to this point in my mental notes.
I think that's all.
What's that?
Yeah, I think that's about all I got.
Okay. Well, in any case, for anybody who's viewing this, if you're in the area, just bear in mind that Summer Wells, 5 years old, blonde hair, blue eyes, approximately 3 feet tall, went missing in the Beach Creek community, Tennessee, Rogersville, June 15th, 2021. And if you have any information that could be of help to the investigators in finding her, please call TBI at 1-800-TBI-FIND, or 1-800-824-3463. You can see that on the marquee at the bottom of our window here. And our thoughts and prayers are with all of those who sincerely care about this little girl's situation, because that's who it's about. You know, Candace and Dawn do not deserve the spotlight. This little girl needs to stay in center stage. She needs to be found.
I agree completely.
So that's the story so far. And be sure to check out our channel for future updates. Again, we will put some videos, links in the description to other YouTube channels. We're not affiliated with them, but we're putting the links there for your further viewing, because there are some videos out there that have some great information, and it's good to look to for keeping up with what's going on. And if you find the content here on this channel helpful and informative, please do us a huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. That really means a lot to us. We're a small channel at this point, building our way up, and we want to provide content that is not only, informative but entertaining. We have a lot of great content here, aside from this show, which is actually new to the channel, and we're looking forward to covering other cases down the line.
Definitely. I don't got nothing else, do you?
Nope. So, we appreciate you all tuning in. And be sure to come on back. Again, like, share. Share your thoughts in the comments as well, because we enjoy interacting with our viewers. And please be sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell to receive notifications of future videos posted to this channel. And wish you all the best. Take care, everyone. And I guess we'll wrap up. Hun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I guess that's all we got. So, have a good one, all.
Bye.
Hello?
Hey, man.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
what's going on, Candace?
They just took Donnie away.
Who did?
The police.
They did? How come?
I don't know. They wouldn't tell me the reason why. But they're flying him out to Boston, Massachusetts.
They're flying him off to Boston?
Yeah.
Really? Oh my gosh, Candace. They didn't tell you why?
No.
So what they do? They just knocked on the door and came in and cuffed him and took him?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Candace. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I wish they would have told you the reason why.
They didn't tell me anything. They just said they had to take him. Because of the G's said again.
Oh, really? Wow, Candace, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry, Candace. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, honey. I feel so bad for you. I wish I was there. I wish I could hold you, Candace.
He's never given me the kids wrong, ever. He's always been the greatest father.
Right? Oh my gosh, Candace, I'm so sorry. Gosh. So you don't think that they're just gonna take him for maybe a couple of days and release him?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Well,
whatever Skinny and her friends did.
I don't know, Candace. I don't know. They might just take him maybe for a couple of hours. Maybe they're just taking him to question him or something. You know what I mean?
Why would I take him all the way to Boston?
What?
But why would I take him all the way to Boston? This is the question,
I don't know. Boston? I don't know. He don't have any ties in Boston that I know of, right?
Not at all.
Yeah, not that I know of. Just, the only places he's ever been is like
Federal. That's all I know. Federal.
Federal? Huh. Yeah, I don't know, Candace. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I know. I have nobody now.
Oh my gosh! I know. When's your mom? Is your mom coming back? No, she's not. From the Capitol. That's all I know. Wow. Wow, that is just crazy, Candace. That is crazy. Wow. I'm really sorry to hear that, Candace. God. I can't believe that they didn't, I don't know, they didn't say something to you. You know what I mean? And then, so they said that they were going to take him to Boston. Are you sure they didn't say Utah? Over the Mexican mafia stuff. Oh, right. So, do you know anything about that? No, I don't know anything. Wow. Well, did Donnie ever come into some money that you knew about or anything? Some about $80,000. I don't know. Wow. My goodness. Yeah, that's just really crazy, Ken. He said, $80,000 over the Mexican mafia. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, Candace. I don't understand what's going on, because if they're going to extradite him to Boston, I just don't know why they would do that, you know? And that's... Wow. Yeah. Huh? We're gonna kill him. We're gonna hurt him. The drug cartel, is that what you said? They're gonna kill him, they're gonna hurt him? Yeah. Well, if he's messed up in drugs, Candace, that's not your fault, okay? That's not your fault, Candace, okay? And there's not a lot you can do about that, you know? There's not, you know? I mean, you can stand behind him and be there for him, Candace, you know? But I'm always stand behind him. Yeah. You know, and I just, oh my gosh, I just don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Candace. Do you think he had something to do with Summer's disappearance? In my heart, I don't. In your heart, you don't? No. That's because you love him, Candace. He's your husband. You know? But, you know, I just don't know, Candace. I mean, I hate to... I don't want to say, you know, he had anything to do with it, you know, but you never know, you know. I heard that Johnny said 20 children the mafia cartel, the children network, the hero. Wow. Okay. And they're mad at him. They're very mad at him. Man, he said 20 children the mafia, and they're mad at him. Well, that's just great. I don't know, Candace. That's just great. I don't know what to tell you. I'm really sorry. I feel really bad for you, Candace. So your mom don't plan on coming back, huh? No. Oh my God. It's just great. goodness sakes. That's so great. I guess somebody working with you, and save the Mexican mafia, and that's him. Oh, is that because of what came out today on YouTube? I don't know. I don't watch it. I don't watch it. Right, yeah, you don't watch them. I don't know. I was seeing something today, and I don't know. It was showing messages between the two people. And so I don't know if that's the reason or not. You know, I don't want my kids back. Well, Candace, I'm sure you're going to get your kids back. If you didn't have anything to do with this, and Donnie did, you will get your kids back, Candace. Okay, don't worry about that, because you will get your kids back. They will find They will help you, Candace. They will find a safe place for you, and you will get your kids back. I don't know anything about Donnie or whatever went on with the cartel, but I don't know anything about that. I've never heard about it. Right. Yeah, I know you don't, Candace, and that's why I'm saying, you know, don't try not to worry about it, because you will, and you'll get your kids back. So try not to worry about that, okay? Just because they took Donnie don't mean that you won't get your kids back, okay? Are you okay? I guess you're not, are you? Right. Yeah. Yep. I can't hardly breathe. Yeah. Right. You need to calm down and, I don't know, smoke a cigarette and just sit there and calm down, Candace, you know. Try not, I know it's hard, but try not to worry, okay? Guys tried to save 20 children, and they're killing him. They're trying to kill him. Wow, I didn't know that. He didn't say anything to me, Candace. Yeah, Candace, he hasn't said nothing to me, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, I did read about that, about him owing money to people, but I just thought it was just another rumor, you know? It's top secret again. I know. Yeah, that's just crappy, Candace. I'm really sorry, Candace, to hear that they took him. I know my babies. I know, Candace, right? I bet you've been going crazy. I mean, I'm sure of it, you know, and don't worry about your boys, because your boys are safe, you know, and try not to worry about Summer, because she's out there. I believe she's still out there, okay? I don't know. I wish I knew, Candace. I wish I knew who she was. But I believe that she's still out there, and she's going to find her way home. You know, and try not to worry about your boys, okay? Because they're safe right now. Your boys are good where they're at, and you will get your boys back. You know, so try not to worry about that, okay? They flew to Boston and quit his cell phone, and they're beating cops? The cops are beating Donnie up? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they're gonna beat him up, Candace. I think they probably. I think they just want to pull him in and talk to him, Candace. I'll bet you 10 to 1. I'll bet you 10 to 1. They're just gonna pull him in and talk to him and release him. Okay? I'll bet. Huh?
I don't think they are.
I'll bet you they do. I'll bet you they're just going to pull him in and talk to him about the rumors that are going on around.
I mean, why would he be going to Boston? That don't make no sense.
No, that don't make sense, does it? But they could have just been saying that. You know, they could have just been saying that, Candace. I'll bet you 10 to 1 that they're probably just going to pull him in and just talk to him and find out what these rumors are going around, okay?
They're torturing him.
I don't think they will, Candace.
They are. They're torturing him.
Well, you know what? If they do beat him up or something, he can press charges, Candace, for them doing that to him.
If he wasn't coming.
Right, but I don't think they will, Candace. I really don't think they will because that's against the law. They can't do that, and I think they know that. You know,
cops nowadays, they don't care about nothing.
I know
they don't care about it.
Yeah, I know they don't, but really, Candace, I really do think that they probably just pulled him in for probably a few hours. And I'll bet you 10 to 1 they'll probably end up releasing him tomorrow.
Well, then why would they take him all the way to Boston? Why would they just take him here?
I think they were. I think they were just saying that, Candace. I think they were just telling you that, you know, or telling Donnie that to scare him. So I really do think they're just going to pull him in for a few hours and release him. He'll probably be back home tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. So try not to worry about it too much, okay? I think they were just trying to scare Donnie and stuff. I think they're just going to pull him in and talk to him for a while and then probably release him. So try not. They probably will, Candace. You know, you got to look at it logical. That's probably all they're going to do.
That's a long ways away.
Boston is a long ways away, but you know, I don't know. You know, I just have no clue, Candace. Like I said, I think they're just going to pull him in for a few hours and then release him, Candace. I really do. You know, try not to think of other things, okay? Just keep it in your mind that they're probably just going to talk to him and then release him, okay?
Yeah.
And he'll be okay. He'll be all right. They're not going to beat him up, Candace. Okay? Yeah, I know you do, Candace. I know you do. I know, and I know you love him. He's your husband. Of course you do, you know?
Remember the kids have all known for 14 years.
Yeah, right? Huh. Right. Yeah, I know, Candace. That's why I was asking. I mean, is your mom going to come back and get her? Huh?
The cops are here.
Oh, okay. Well, do they want to talk to you?
No.
Is Donnie still outside with them?
No.
Oh. Huh. Well, what are they doing? Just sitting in the driveway?
They're driving to a police car, and they're leaving me inside. They won't let me talk to them. They won't talk to me at all.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess the best thing for you to do, just try and relax, Candace, okay? And just sit down.
They told me to get off the phone.
Huh?
They told me to get off the phone.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let you go, okay? If you want, call me back after they leave, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to activate the notification bell to receive updates about new videos.